I know people have been asking it, so mark your calendars for Sunday, February 28th as the date for my first Black Ops 3 eSports tournament that I'm going to be hosting. In case you're not familiar with the format, I'm going to go over everything in this video, and I will be casting and streaming this in tournament the entire day, so be sure to stop by and check out the action, even if you're not going to be involved in the tournament. The tournament will take place, like I said, on Sunday, February 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be when the first match gets started. This will allow players from around the world to compete at an appropriate time. The tournament's going to be on Xbox One only, since that's the console I own a copy of Black Ops 3 for. 32 players will be assigned to 8 teams at random. If you're put on a team that doesn't do very well, don't worry. We're always going to need reserve players, so after your team's been eliminated, you could fill in on another spot on another team. We'll be doing a best of 5 series for each round by the COD World League rule set that I'll link in the description. If you're interested in being a participant in the tournament, you could sign up at the form listed down in the description. The questions on the form are your gamertag, your geographic location, and social media links if you have any. Once you submit this form, you could view the list of responses. If you're in the first group of 32 players, then you're automatically eligible for the random draft. If you're after row 33, then you're in the pool of reserves, but don't worry, there will be people that won't show up, and if you're available at the time of a game, I'll send out invites on a first come, first served basis. And also, if you're going to be watching in the stream, you could join in on the action there, as I will be inviting people from the stream to the reserves to backfill spots that aren't taken. It's important to note that this tournament will probably last all day long. The last tournament went till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's a full fucking day. If you're not able to hang around to play for the entire day, especially during the morning when the first rounds take place, keep this in mind when you're signing up. If you miss your match, your name is going to be put into the reserve pool and you've lost your spot on the team that you've been drafted to. However, there is no limit on the number of times you could be a reserve, so you might be on a few different teams throughout the day. The draft of the players will be on Monday, February 22nd, so I'll put out a video letting everyone know what team they've been placed on. At this time, I'll also give you an approximate time for your first round matchup. Each match will be like a best of 5, so it'll take at least an hour or so to complete each series, so that's how you could gauge on when you're going to be playing next, and there will be a bracket available to figure out approximately when you'll be playing again. Now, down to the nitty-gritty. I'm going to be hosting all the matches on an East Coast US host, since I am a neutral party. So keep this in mind. If you're from the West Coast, or if you're from, somewhere in Europe, you'll probably be on a 3-bar most of the time. And if you're outside of that range, you're probably going to be on a 2-bar or less, so you're not going to have a very good time in terms of player hosts and connections. Upon completion of the previous series, players are given a couple of minutes to join the lobby to start the next series. Either me or one of the other casters will send out invites to the people that are scheduled to participate. If a player does not show up in that allotted time, then their place is going to be forfeited, and we'll start inviting off of the reserves list or within the stream chat if people are ready to go. We're going to be following the COD World League rotation of game modes. That is Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, Uplink, CTF, and finally an S&D in round number 5 in case we're all tied up at 2. We're not going to be using DLC maps because, insert sad violin music here, Xbox won't have them at the time of this tournament anyways. The maps will be chosen at random within the set of the Call of Duty World League maps and game modes, which means if we're going to be playing Uplink, we're going to be playing one of Breach, Evac, Fringe, or Infection for that third match in the set of 5. The best thing that I would do is to create my own class in my own private match prior to getting into the pre-match lobby. We're going to be doing the eSports rule set as defined in Black Ops 3 for all of the game modes. And you're going to have time before the match to edit classes, because remember, there is the ban and protect system and the specialist draft for each match. So you guys are definitely going to have enough time in order to pick out what you're going to be doing for that match. Although it's not required, it's advised that you have an Xbox One headset and microphone for communication with your team. Party chat is not allowed. Game chat only. This will, 1, reduce cheating from stream watching, even though there is a delay from the stream anyways, and 2, so that we can listen into your team when you guys are talking back and forth. You also must rock the clan tag that's assigned to your team. This is just going to make it easier for the casters to identify what the fuck is actually going on. If there's any other questions or things that aren't in the official rules, down below in the description, just leave a comment and I'll try my best to answer it. Hopefully we can get a lot of people to sign up, and make sure, even if you don't have an Xbox One, or if you can't participate all day, just come down and watch the stream anyways. It's always a shit ton of fun. I've been the Schwantz27, out like Jeff Hornacek. Until next time.